Hey everybody, this is Justin Gatlin, the pastor at Alvin Missionary Baptist Church and a professor at Texas Baptist Institute in Seminary in Henderson, Texas. I was doing some writing today for a project, and I want to share with you how you can use Logos Bible software and some free software called Zotero to help streamline your academic writing. So if you want to write something and you want to keep track of your citations and you want to keep everything nice and neat, there's a really great way to do that with the software. Won't take but a second. Let's take a look. So you can see here, I've got my study window. I've got my cross references, my harmonies, and different translations, and a second set of translation or second translation here that I can look up cross references in. And then I've got my commentaries and stuff here. So just a nice layout for doing some study. And let's say that I am working on Luke 1, and I'm reading in the Baker Exegetical Commentary on the New Testament. Mary questions how this birth can occur, given her lack of sexual experience. She does not doubt the announcement, for she does not ask for a sign, as Zechariah did. Rather, she's puzzled as to how this birth can occur, a question that causes the angel to elaborate. So let's say that I want to write about that, and I want to keep track of it. Well, one thing Logos will do is I can highlight it, and I can copy it, and then if I go into my word processor and I paste it, it will automatically add a cross-reference for me, a citation, in whatever format I set it to do. And that's great. But one, it's not going to do a bibliography for me. It's not going to keep track of stuff like IBID. If I'm writing something and then realize it needs to be an MLA instead of Turabian or whatever, then I'm in a bind. It also is going to add some weird stuff like putting footnotes from the text as my footnotes. It's going to make it difficult for me to keep track of what resources I've used. It works okay for simple things, but if you're doing kind of a bigger project, it is not ideal. So let's delete that, and let me show you a more excellent way. So going back to Logos Bible software, and this time I'm going to click Info. If you don't have the latest version of the software, you're going to click these three dots, and then you'll see Info there. Either way, it's going to take you to this info pane about the book. Now, here it'll give the citation for the whole book. Okay? You can pick the style, so you could, if you were just trying to make a bibliography, you could just do that, click Chicago or whatever, and be set. But I'm going to click that RIS style right here, and I'm going to press copy. And then I'm going to go to this software, Zotero, free software, and I've created a file and stuff. It's all very basic. And I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to click Import from Clipboard. You can also press Control-Shift-Alt-L, or I. And it is going to add this to my library. Now, you do need to check it, because in this case, for some reason, it has the commentary series when I copy and paste, but not when I export it. So I need to add that this is the Baker Exegetical Commentary on the New Testament. Cool. And then I click anywhere else and it automatically saves that. And that's really all that I need is title, author, publication, all that stuff. It's volume 1 of Luke. So I'm now going to see, okay, I'm citing page 118. So now I go back to my Word document and I just write something like, Mary's question is dramatically different than Zechariah's. Zechariah asked how he could know the doubt of unbelief. Mary asked how it could occur. The wonder of faith. Okay? Then I click the Zotero tab up here, and I just click Add Citation. And it's going to ask me what style I want to use for this document and everything, and I want to use Chicago Manual style. And then I am just going to type the name of the author or the book or whatever, in this case Luke, and press enter. And then I'm going to type the page number. Here's what happens. It automatically creates this footnote for me. And when I get finished, I can click Add Bibliography, and it will automatically create a bibliography of all the resources that I cited here. If I notice a typo in this or notice something missing, I can just go back to Zotero, fix it one time, and then I can click refresh, and it will update it with all the corrections that I need. This will keep track of everything. You can go into document preferences and stuff. You can do all that. You can pick what style you want. You can decide if you want to use footnotes or endnotes, and you are good to go. So in this case, endnotes are what I want, so it'll automatically keep it formatted correctly to be endnotes, and I don't have to do anything except just click Add Citation, type it in, and I'm good to go. Another thing that's useful here is I can also use Logos to copy and paste Bible verses. So in this case, I am going to use the shortcut Control-Alt-B. And as long as Logos is running, this will open up my Bible reference thing. And so I type a verse in this case, Luke 1:34, and I can pick the style I want, I can pick the translation, and I can pick where it's going. And right now it's going to Microsoft Word. So if I press copy and paste, it's automatically going to paste it nicely formatted exactly how I want it. I can click this, and they have multiple styles that you can choose from. And the very best thing to do is just play with it. So if I right click this and click edit style, here's the style I created for this particular project, because the way this publisher wants it. So I don't want character formatting or paragraph formatting. I don't want red letter. I don't want footnotes. I don't want citation. I just want for each verse a new paragraph with the verse text and in quotation marks, and then the verse and then number in parentheses. So it's going to create it just like this, because I don't want it to say Luke 1:34 for this commentary project. I just want it to say verse 34 because the chapter is going to be implied by the other. If I'm citing something from a place other than Luke, then I will just replace BSSC one verse per line with something else, right? I'll have another style that I will use instead that'll have the whole reference, and that's easy. So by combining Logos Bible software and Zotero, you are able to quickly cite things, to quickly pull all your research together, to tie all these different things together into one place. You can make notes and stuff in Zotero, and you can include links to your Logos links as well, because you can Logos share anything as a URL. So it's the 3 dots in the older versions, or clicking the share button here and clicking copy link. And so I can create a web address that will open up the software for me. So I can keep track of all that, keep it all connected, save myself a lot of time, and it gives me more time to focus on studying and writing, and less time flipping through the Chicago Manual of Style, figuring out how to format whatever. So I hope this is helpful to you as you're writing papers or as you are just trying to keep track of your own personal research, and I hope that you have an awesome day.